If you don't understand the policy triggers, 2 or more A.D.Ls, sometimes standby, sometimes hands-on. Are you understanding that terminology?
Yes.
If you don't understand anything, just chime in, please. If you don't understand the policy triggers and you assess, and the assessment doesn't quite match up with what the policy requirements are, you're gonna have a problem. You're gonna have a denial. So a lot of it, I see a lot of it in the ALF space, where just the assessment isn't quite where it should be because it does not match up. So you have to be really, really careful about that. So how do you cure that? How do you deal with that? Well, first you have to know the policy. You have to look at it. You have to read it. You have to understand it. You have to know what the triggers are. And there are all sorts of policies. There's tax qualified policies. Have you seen those? You know what those are? So, and some of you may even own them. So hopefully this will be of some benefit to you. But the tax qualified policies are policies that are approved by the IRS, or Revenue Service. And basically, some of the premiums may be tax write-off events. I'm not really sure about a tax person, but in order for a policy to be tax qualified, it has to meet certain IRS criteria. One is that the insured has to be certified as chronically ill, and that certification has to be for at least 90 days. So a licensed healthcare practitioner would have to make a note or write a note indicating that this individual is likely to need the A.D.L. or the supervision for a minimum of 90 days. If you don't have that certification in place, you're going to get a denial. But the tax qualified policy allows for only standby A.D.Ls as opposed to hands-on. So if you've got residents who are doing their own A.D.Ls, performing their own A.D.Ls, and need to have somebody to stand by them, which I think is defined under the law and in the policies an arm's length away, to make sure that they can perform the A.D.L. safely. That's a lesser restriction than obviously a hands-on A.D.Ls. So you need to know that.